Welcome to the first episode
Of
Sick,
See You Next Tuesday,
a movie review podcast.
where all our opinions are sick.
Every
we'll see you next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. All right.
Well, Happy New Year.
A Happy New Year. Happy 2024.
In the beautiful Sydney,
We're
Australia.
currently coming to you live from Sydney, Australia.
Yes,
Which is crazy.
it is crazy.
It's wild.
It's crazy. And we watched a few movies last year.
We watched. Wait, yeah.
Should we find out how many?
Should we have a
in
little
total?
look-see?
I'll
Get
do
up a
that right now.
letterboxd. Yeah, can you look at mine
I can
too?
look at it
Okay,
too, yeah.
amazing. We're little movie fiends. Wait, we should probably introduce ourselves.
That's also true. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Annabel.
Hi, Annabelle.
Hi, I'm from Sydney, Australia.
Yes.
Yes. I love a little movie.
Yes.
I love to watch a movie. I love to review a movie.
Yes.
That's all you need to know about me.
Literally
That's
it.
it.
Nothing else
That's
going on. No personality whatsoever.
No, I don't have one. None to say.
So true. So
Drop, Dad.
true. My name's Ben.
Hi, Ben.
I'm from
Jersey
the
Shore,
beautiful
Pennsylvania.
island of Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. Beaches,
Sea views.
pristine.
Ocean view room.
Absolutely stunning. And I love a movie. I love a
Wait,
movie.
what? That's
I know,
crazy.
it's a little weird. Maybe a movie or two. I am getting Upper Letterboxd.
I'm
Follow
obsessed.
us
with-
on Letterboxd.
Yeah, wait, what's your individual
Ben
username?
Dizzle with 4 Z's. BenDizzle.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And what's yours?
Mine is Gleek numero uno.
And why is that, Annabelle?
Because I am the number one Gleek.
What's a Gleek, Annabelle?
A Gleek, I would say is like a Glee mega fan.
Of course, yes.
We're
What else?
what else? We're currently staring at a little cardboard cutout of Leah Michelle
There she is.
as Rachel Berry from the season 2 promo shots.
She's literally looking you down
Just
the
staring
eyes.
me. Well, you should be so lucky.
She's the same height as me, sitting down.
No, she's not. You little liar. Leah, you're a tall Amazonian goddess.
She
If you're one of our listeners.
Yes. If you're out there, Leah Michelle.
If you're out there, Leah, we'd love to have you on the
I
pod.
mean, we are close personal friends with Leah
Leah
Michelle.
Michelle.
So it would make sense.
So that would make sense.
All right. So
In 2023.
in 2023, we
Yes.
have our year in review.
Mm-hmm.
So
Letterboxd wrapped.
we have 447 movies that I watched this year.
Okay. Congratulations. Good for you.
And unfortunately, you
Just
did
short of the 500.
Just short of the 500. You're also just short of the 447 with 425.
Damn it. Damn it. Honestly, I feel like I was racing you all year. I'm not
Wait,
gonna,
really?
Yeah, I fully checked.
Shut.
I checked throughout the year and I was like, damn. I was ahead of you for a while.
Well, there was a big period where I
Right.
didn't watch stuff.
Oh, I thought you were going to say there was a big period where you didn't do much.
No, that's also true. But there was 2 periods. There was one period
Okay.
where I did so much.
Oh,
And
okay.
I just never watched a movie.
I'm so sorry I can't legally be employed
And then
in your
that's
country.
also
So
true.
I'm so sorry.
And then there was a big time where around Christmas is when it really, really hit off for me.
You went crazy, and then
love
I
those seasonal movies. Hence
I
why
quieted down.
seasonal movies are like my number
one.
genre. Of the
Yeah.
year. But yeah, we're in the 400s.
We're in the
We're
400s.
Club.
Yeah.
What was your
Congratulations.
last movie that you watched of 2023?
I'm assuming it would also be the last one that you watched.
It was in fact.
Anyone but
Anyone But
you.
Starring the Sydney
Starring
Sweeney
the Sydney Australia Sweeney.
and the
Glenjamin Powell.
Glenjamin Powell. He played Ben.
He
so
did.
That's totally.
Ben and V.
But speaking of 2023 movies,
How were they for you?
I thought they were good.
I think it was a good movie.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a really good year. Actually.
I enjoyed it. I had a
Very
good time.
excited for the award season.
Oh,
'cause
I'm
I feel like
so excited.
I'm gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go insane. It's gonna go nuts.
There's some really bad movies too, but that's another. That's
That's another day, baby.
Not today.
Not today. Yeah. So this episode
Yeah.
is basically going to be our top 5, respectively,
Yes.
of the year
Of 2023.
of 2023.
This was hard to pick.
It was a toughie.
It was really tough.
Yeah.
And I feel like we saw like all the same movies this year. We also
Pretty-
just
yeah.
kind of just watched whatever was.
Yeah. We watched a lot.
Yeah, and our opinions usually tend to.
We have a lot of like Venn diagram
Yes.
crossover for sure. Some outliers, but not many.
Not many, yeah. So it will definitely be a little bit of a
little bit of a theme.
Yeah. So should we start?
Okay,
Should we start
yeah.
with number 5?
We'll start with number 5 and then go all the way to 1.
Absolutely.
Our ultimate.
So
You go first.
I'll go first with number 5. Okay.
Yes.
My number 5 is a movie you haven't seen,
Oh, sick.
and I'm really sorry.
See you
about
next
that.
Tuesday.
It's mainly because you came here
Oh,
before me,
okay. Racist.
and you didn't get it, maybe. Or you're
I didn't understand it, I'm too
so
dumb.
busy. You're so thick.
I'm so. Hey. Thank you.
But no,
Yeah, I'm booked and busy.
the
Sorry.
Iron Claw was my number
Oh,
5
I want to
of
watch
the
it.
year.
Yeah.
So I feel like I can't really delve too deeply into this one.
Delve into it a little bit. What's it about?
So if you haven't seen The Iron Claw, it is the true story of the wrestling family. I literally couldn't tell
The
you their
Efrons.
names. The Zac Efrons. Have you heard of them?
I'm a big fan of the Efrons. Nora.
It was the Von Erich family.
Okay. I have not heard of them.
Yes. So
Are they
it
American?
was- They are American.
Yeah.
And it was about their wrestling scapades.
The Rescapades.
The Rescapades.
Yeah.
In the 80s and before that.
They all wrestled, like everyone in the family.
It is about, yes, they all wrestled.
It's wild.
And it was a family curse that they believed they had. And
What happened?
not to say anything, I do think that they might be cursed.
Oh, like the
but-
Costigly.
Yep. No, literally.
Yeah.
Very true story. They did take some creative liberties, but cast goes
Okay.
crazy.
Zachy.
Zac Efron.
Harrison.
Harris Dickinson. Harrison.
Harrison.
If you cut out the beginning of his
Yeah.
last name. Lily James.
JJ.
Loved it.
Yeah.
It was so good. I bawled my eyes out. Like, so much.
No, yeah. When you said that, I was like, wait, it's sad.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I was like, what do you mean?
Like, it's the
I thought it was like W. I thought it was like Glow.
Yeah. They did cut out a brother, like, fully.
Oh,
Like, just completely removed a
They couldn't
brother
afford?
from the story. I don't think
another actor.
they couldn't. Zac Efron cost
So much money. Zac Efron and his new face.
Absolutely. This plastic surgery
Too much.
for this movie
Yeah,
was so much that they had to cut a brother out.
that's crazy.
And that brother, I think it was because the lead brother that they focused on said he didn't
Zac?
have much of a relationship. Yes,
Okay.
Zac didn't have much of a relationship with that brother
Oh,
compared to the other ones.
okay.
So, because there's 5 of them.
Do people die?
Spoiler, people do die. Yes.
Is the brother that's not in it dead?
He is dead. I know, so it's like...
So they cut him.
No, they
said,
cut him.
"Dead to me."
They literally said that.
Starring Christina Applegate.
Starring Linda Cardellini. Yeah, they definitely just cut him out completely. But
That's crazy.
I also think it could have been for narrative reasons, which
Okay.
because it could have just been a little loosey goosey if they really went that way.
Was he ugly?
I don't know what it looks
Is that
like.
what they got him out?
I couldn't tell you what it looks like.
He's not Hollywood.
No idea. They couldn't find an actor.
Didn't have a
pretty
Hollywood
enough to
face.
play him. But no, so that was my number 5.
And what did you give it out of 5 stars?
I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, sick.
Yes,
Okay.
I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal.
Great.
Yeah, I think it wasn't a 10 out of 10 because they did kill a brother.
That's fair.
So, other than that, perfect movie.
Oh my
So
god.
good. Highly suggest you watch it.
I
right
really-
there.
I
And
really
you
want
watch
to.
it right there. Everybody.
I forgot they were watching.
I forgot they were watching.
Little perverts.
Peep and Tom.
Keep your eyes to yourself, ma'am. I'm changing in here.
But what was your number 5?
What was my number 5? That's such a good
There's
question.
your number 5 right there.
Oh, May December.
May December.
And you've seen May
I
December.
have seen May December. Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Julianne Moore.
Julianne and Charles Melton. Charles Melton, the hearts of many. Mr. Riverdale himself. Mr. Reggie, number 2.
Did you see that he said that Riverdale was his Juilliard?
He's Juilliard.
Probably true.
Yeah. Did he get in? To Juilliard?
Doubt it. Didn't Natalie go to Juilliard?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Wait. If she went to Harvard.
She went to Harvard. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. She said Harvard was mine.
Yeah, Harvard was my Juilliard.
Yeah. He should have said Riverdale was my Julianne.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wish that Riverdale was my
And I saw Lily Reinhart commented and said the same.
Oh, well.
Hey. Hey! Star of Cooper Rafe's next movie.
I know.
Yeah.
Very excited for that, actually, because I love Cooper Rafe. But
Me too. Coopsies.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
But back to May December.
But back to May December. Oh, I loved
What's that
it.
movie about? Tell me a little bit about
Well,
May
you
December.
also told me a little about May December.
Did you not see it?
It's a Netflix original film.
It is a Netflix original film. Who directed it?
Todd Haynes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Todd Haynes.
Oh, yes.
I'm a big Todd
No,
Haynes.
I know you love Todd Z. So it is about Julianne Moore, who is an aged actress. Nope, she's not
Whoa.
an actress. She's an aged woman.
Whoa.
She's an aged woman. And
A what? How dare you? That woman is
no.
stunning.
She's beautiful. I would marry her.
I'd marry her.
But she
She's
has
my teacher?
If she was my teacher. She is a teacher.
She was a teacher.
And she has a relationship with one of her students. How old is he at the time? Like
I think he was like
12, 13?
yeah.
Like a youngin'.
Yeah.
And that student is played by Charles Melton. But
Yes.
this is when they are old. Well,
Yes,
he's older. He's a
marriages-
fully adult.
Marriages happen.
Marriages
They
happen.
have
Marriages
kids.
continued. They have kids. And Natalie Portman,
Of course.
of course, Natalie Portman,
Yes.
is an actress
Of course.
playing her
Yes.
in a movie. And so she comes and like studies her life and
Yes.
lives amongst them. Yeah, that is the brief.
And that is, yeah, she's
Yeah.
just kind of like learning to play Julianne
learning
Moore.
to play Julianne Moore.
Such a good
Such a good movie.
movie.
It's crazy.
I
Everyone's so good in it.
was blown away.
No, it's so
I think
good.
I loved it a lot more than I thought I was going to, actually.
Me too, actually.
I didn't have low expectations, but I don't think my expectations were as high
High.
as I expected
Yeah.
the movie to blow me away.
Yeah.
And the
So suspenseful.
performances are
crazy.
unreal.
Insane.
And
Oh,
like
I
the
loved
little
it.
mix of comedy in there.
It was also like kind of campy,
No, it was,
Right?
but in a very appropriate
but
way.
in an appropriate and
Yeah.
also still like it's an Oscars film.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's not, then who's the Academy?
Who's the account? I'd like to have a word.
No, same. What a movie that.
I loved it.
Oh my god, I literally can't get enough of it. My mother hated it.
That's crazy. I think Don, my mother, would love it.
You think?
Maybe. Yeah.
Is there any gagging in it?
I was like, if there's vomiting or
Somebody vomit?
gagging, she is out. But there's no violence. She can handle it.
Yeah. No, it's like a slow burn, but
Yeah.
so much happens
Yeah.
that you don't even realize.
I feel
it's
like if you
over.
have a short attention span and need like a movie that goes a mile a minute and a lot happens, then
This is
maybe it's
not
not for you. Like
the
if you're an
next Tom
action only
Cruise,
fan, yeah,
We're
it's
not
not
doing that.
Mission Impossible.
But it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's so
Absolute
good.
masterpiece.
The tension goes nuts.
Honestly, maybe one of my favorite Todd Haynes movies. I think it
Yeah.
might be my favorite Todd Haynes movie.
No.
Recency bias?
Possibly. But can you name some Todd Haynes
I would
movies?
love to. So the first one that comes to my mind is the other big Julianne Moore one, which is Safe.
Okay.
Which,
Okay.
Have you seen that one?
I
It's
have
about
not
a woman
seen
who
Safe.
like can't run, can't leave.
Can't
her
run?
house.
Me.
She can't run.
Whoa, me.
She can't leave her house because she's like got this fear that I couldn't tell you what it is. And the
Okay.
other Julianne Moore one that I had to watch in school was Far From Heaven.
I haven't seen that one either.
That one's from the I just looked it up. It's 2002. The big one though that I know you've
Children of Men.
seen. No.
No,
is
I've seen it.
Carol.
Oh.
So,
oh.
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And he also did a Karen Carpenter documentary
Oh.
from Barbie.
Shut up.
It's so good.
I want to watch it.
No, it's so good. We should
Renee
watch
Rapp would love
It's
it.
kind of short, I think. We could watch it.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so Carol's like the big one. I feel like that most
Oh,
people see.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
but
okay.
Far From Heaven was I had to watch it in school. Loved
Loved
that
it.
movie. But I love Todd Haynes.
So he loves Julianne.
He loves Julianne. Who doesn't?
Same.
Who doesn't?
Academy Award winner.
Academy Award winner.
Star
Oh.
of After the Wedding.
Oh my god. Snubbed movie.
Snubbed,
After the Wedding.
underrated. Gem. Masterpiece. After the Wedding. Billy Crudup's finest work.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
He's been better. Is that how him and Naomi Watts met?
Well, she's not in that movie.
Michelle Williams.
Is that how we cheated on
that how you
Naomi
cheated on
Watts
Naomi
with Michelle Williams?
Oh my god.
You had it fast.
Yeah, absolutely. I love After the Wedding. If you can't tell, I'm not being sarcastic.
I've never been sarcastic before in my life.
Exactly.
Because I'm a fan of After the Wedding.
All right.
Number 4.
Should we move on to number 4?
Yeah, moving on up.
Okay, so my number 4 is Eileen,
Yes.
which is a little short movie. She was a quickie.
Yeah, she was like a 90,
She's
right?
a real quickie.
Yeah.
With Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
Thomas and Mackenzie.
Yeah.
New Zealand. Icon.
Yep, New Zealand person. Person from New Zealand.
That's the girl.
Person from New
Cute.
Zealand who's getting work, so
Yeah, absolutely.
good for her.
Good for her.
Good for
and
her.
So we watched Eileen on the same day.
We did.
In separate states, yes. With the movie being about a alluring, beautiful woman.
Anne Hathaway.
Of course she is.
Of course she is. A blonde
With a
Anne
beautiful
Hathaway.
blonde little bob.
Yeah.
Who comes to work at a prison where this young girl, Eileen,
Thomasin
McKenzie, don't sound so excited,
I love her.
works with an abusive father, alcoholic father,
Yeah.
whose mother is dead. And I sort of saw it as like a mother figure. She sees Anne Hathaway as a mother figure, but also sort of like
In a sexy
a
way.
little sexy. I love
Yeah,
it.
like a little electric,
Yeah.
Oedipal complex, kind of, yeah.
She's like, I want you, and I want to be you, and
Yeah, I want to be.
everything in between.
I want you to mother me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it was like all of the above.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a twist in this movie that we just can't really. Should we?
No.
No, I feel like we can't talk about it.
But there's a twist.
I was shocked.
Yeah, me too.
Utterly shocked, jaw on the floor.
Yeah. They kind of telegraph it a tiny bit, but you wouldn't know that they're telegraphing it
No.
until you've seen
And
it.
I just rethought about the
Yeah.
scene where it was revealed, and I was like, no, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was rewatching the trailer and I was like, oh,
Yes. And it's
there you
so
go.
crazy.
yeah.
It's very obviously like a low budget,
Yeah.
just like an.
It's like an intimate kind
little
of film.
like yeah.
Yeah.
Like super small cast.
Yeah.
Very isolated locations. Prison.
Prison. This movie's also like horny.
Very.
Starts off horny from the get-go.
How does it start?
Now, am I allowed to spoil it? Okay.
let's get into that.
She is watching people have sex in the car next to her and then starts,
Yes.
it's snowing, she opens the car door,
what
reaches
does she start
down,
doing?
masturbating
Absolutely.
with snow.
Yes.
Ice Princess.
Ice Princess.
Starring Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yes, it is a very horny movie. I actually forgot.
Oh, I didn't.
I forgot about that scene.
I
didn't forget about that scene. I just forgot that that's how it starts.
Oh, I didn't.
But
As soon as it started, I said, I'm seated.
no, literally,
I'm here. I'm ready.
it was so good.
So good.
And I literally loved it.
I loved it
think
too.
That movie made it to your top 10, which
It didn't make it to my top 10.
disgusting.
But it's an honorable mention. It's an honorable mention. That, Asteroid City, all of its friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah, thank you.
Now,
Gave it an 8. You gave it a 9,
I
right?
gave it a 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I also gave May December a 9.
Oh, I gave it a 9 as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just thought I should have.
The next one on your list, number 4, is Sanctuary, which is not on my top 10. I don't even think it's in my like top 15. I don't know. I loved
You gave it a
Sanctuary.
9, didn't you?
I did.
I gave it a
loved
10.
it.
I gave it a 10.
Speaking of horny movies.
Speaking of horny movies, oh my god. No, literally, I went to see it alone and I was like, thank God. Thank God.
tell me a little bit about
About my experience?
Sanctuary. We can get to that. That's a different
We'll save that for the after deck.
Who's in it?
Margaret Qualley.
Daughter of
What's a
Andy
stupid
McDowell. That's so stupid.
What's so stupid?
And they look like twins. If you look at a young Andy McDowell, that's
Oh.
Margaret Qualley.
Okay, yeah. No, okay, no.
Not current Andy McDowell.
I also jumped. Yeah.
Yeah, or age up Margaret Qualley.
Yeah, no, they do. They do.
Also, Jack Antonoff's wife,
Really?
girlfriend,
Wait.
fiance.
I'll Google.
I'm pretty sure they're married, or they got married recently, which blows my mind because I don't see those two people in like the same universe.
That's what. How do they meet?
That's such a good question.
What does she do?
Because was he in Sanctuary?
Was he?
No.
Yeah.
They're
Married. 2023.
I thought they got married this year. Or
That's
last year.
crazy.
Last year.
Oh my god, didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a weird relationship. I
Yeah.
would love to be a fly on the wall.
Oh, I'd love to
How
be
did it start?
clinging to the bottom of the bed.
Yep. And who else? Is
And
it?
Christopher Abbott, our close personal
Our close personal friend. We did.
star of
meet-
Danny in the Deep Blue Sea.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
On off Broadway.
On Off-Broadway.
We got to see.
We got to
Danny
see and
Blue
meet
Sea. And
the
meet
man.
Chris Rabbit.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Christopher
He was
Rabbit.
so lovely.
He was so nice.
And the show was phenomenal.
He was great. He's so good.
unreal
He's so
in it.
good. Star of
Oh
Girls.
my
Star of
gosh.
Girls.
Haven't seen it.
I love girls.
I know. So does nope. My mom does not.
No, she
love
loves good girls. She loves good girls. I think she'd hate
Same
girls.
time.
She would hate it.
Same time.
If she wants to see Lena Dunham naked for 6 seasons, we'll watch it.
It's not Lena Dunham that's in Good Girls. It's
Mae Whitman.
Mae Whitman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mae.
Why do I kind of confuse those two?
That's
Anyways,
wild.
I know. I don't.
That's
know
what
why.
I love them both. Controversial opinion.
I love Mae Whitman.
That wasn't the controversial opinion.
Lena Dunham.
Yeah. What do you mean? I love Mae Whitman.
Yes, but he's in Girls.
Yes.
He's a phenomenal actor.
He's so good, and who kills in this?
He's phenomenal.
I love Sanctuary.
What's it about?
Okay. Is she an escort, a call girl?
She's an escort, yeah.
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 So he is a businessman. She is an escort. So it opens, and she's like fully in character. Opens as she comes in, and they're like signing this contract, but
Yeah.
she's like in her escort character. We don't fully realize this
No,
at the
we don't know
beginning.
that.
You think that she's like coming to do some kind of business deal, but then it gets sexy. And then she starts like telling him what to do, and like
They're like,
power play.
yeah, there's a word for it. I'm blanking on it. Where like the woman is like,
You shouldn't. You do this all the time. Dominatrix.
Yes.
Yeah, and then scene kind of ends. He gets off. She takes off her wig. They sit down. We work out that
They're not having a business deal.
They're not having a business deal.
What?
They're old sexy pals. And this isn't his first time getting an escort. They've been together for quite a few years. And then he reveals that it's the last time he's going to be using her services. And she gets pissed off.
I know.
He says, I've got a promotion. The job's just too important. I can't jeopardize it. It's risky for my career. And she says, you wouldn't have this career if not for me. I've given you this power. I've made you a stronger man. Because you have this outlet. I've taught you what power looks like.
Yeah.
And then it's basically them just in a sexy
it's
power
about
play
90
for
minutes
money.
Of them in their apartment.
Yeah.
Or his apartment, and they're having their little chat.
Having it off. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
And
I thought it was going to be good, but it was so much better than I thought it was going to be.
Two-cast.
Literally two-hander.
Yeah, it's literally just Christopher Abbott and Margaret Qualley the whole time.
Which I was like, it looks like
two people in the elevator. I think this is the only
only other people. And I was like, what a crazy acting exercise.
No, it was fully
insane.
like it gave acting exercise in a very good way.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't dislike Margaret Qualley by any means.
Yeah.
I don't think she's the greatest actor.
I agree. I don't think she's the greatest actor in the world.
Putting her in a two-person movie was very bold.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the best I've seen her in anything.
I agree, and I think she really held her own against Christopher, who obviously, no questions asked,
phenomenal,
was going to be amazing.
Underrated.
Completely
so underrated because most people wouldn't be able to name him.
Name him right now.
I did, Christopher Abbott,
okay.
but
he's phenomenal.
Yeah,
I love the man.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was great too.
She was really good. She was really good.
And
her voice is really annoying. But she can't help that.
Couldn't tell you what it sounded like right now. Oh, wow.
It's like she's in the room.
Oh, God. What are you doing?
Stop, Sanctuary.
Our next guest is Margaret Qualley. But no, she was really, really good in it. Oh. And it was a great movie. And I agree where I went in thinking it was going to be a good movie. Mm-hmm. And I walked out saying that was an amazing movie.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the trailer gave like nothing away.
Yeah, which I loved.
Yeah, me too.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I don't even think like our local AMC got it. I think I had to go to like my little mom and pop indie movie theater to go see it because I don't think we got it at AMC.
Well, even in New York City, it was basically only at the Lincoln Center Theater, which is one single AMC where you get
the special events,
the special event movies. And I saw it early, and then no one else really got it.
I had to pay money for it.
Imagine. I've never paid money before in my life.
I know.
Never would. It is worth it.
Worth it.
It is worth it.
What a movie.
What a film.
So my number 3, I feel like we can just kind of breeze past because it was May December.
What's that? What's that about?
It's a little film. You may not have heard of it.
I've never seen it.
It's a Netflix original. But that is where I put at number 3 because I loved that movie.
Yeah.
So much.
Oh, it's sorted.
I had to. So we can move on to your number 3 now, I think.
Oh my God.
Which, biggest movie of the year, I think?
Oh, yeah. I was like, what is my number 3? Theater camp.
Biggest movie.
Oh, yeah. Barbie.
Which, oh my God.
I love Barbie.
No, Barbie. How many times have you seen it in theaters?
6. Oh, in theaters? 5.
Okay, I saw it 3 in theaters.
Flop.
I know. Honestly, I think it's the movie I saw the most in theaters this year.
Yeah, that and Theater camp, I saw an even amount.
Yeah, I saw Barbie 3 times, and I just watched it when it was on Max.
Yeah, so my dad didn't go to see it because he hates women, apparently. Alistair McConaughey, shout out, misogynist. But I made him watch it. He loved it.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Because it's impossible to dislike this movie.
Right?
There might be something underlying if I feel like if you
hate that movie, then you literally hate women.
There was some,
so sorry.
Like, really strong reactions against it, which to me is like, ooh, what? But that
just beat a woman.
That is literally Margot Robbie's probably best performance I think I've ever seen.
She's so good.
And Ryan Gosling's.
Oh, right, so funny.
Speaking of a cast,
the cast is crazy.
I don't think we have time to name.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone I couldn't name.
Who was your favorite non-lead in it?
Michael Cera.
Oh, Alan.
Alan.
I'm
Alan.
Loved Alan.
I love Alan.
I'd probably say Emma Mackey.
Are you serious?
I love Emma Mackey.
I love Emma Mackey too, but are you serious?
I love her.
What?
Or
No, are you just asking me my favorite person?
No.
Or my favorite performance?
No. Performance. No.
Emma Mackey?
Performance. Will Ferrell killed.
I love Will Ferrell.
Good.
I love Will Ferrell.
And I loved Connor Swindles.
Oh, he was so good.
Funny.
He was so good.
I
think it's probably him and
I don't think I've ever seen him play funny like that.
Yeah. No, he was so good.
He's cute.
Well, Adam's funny.
Who?
Adam's funny.
Adam? In Sex Education is funny.
Later seasons?
It's not like intentional humor.
Oh no.
I don't know either.
No.
I loved him in Barbie. I loved Will Ferrell.
Me too. I just love the movie.
I loved everybody.
Should we give a rundown of what it's about?
What's Barbie about? Yeah.
Barbie's a doll.
Barbie is a doll. Barbara
Millicent Roberts is a doll.
Yes, she is.
She's in the doll world, and then she starts having all these human problems like cellulite and
depression and thoughts of death.
Because someone in the real world,
Who?
America Ferrera, the United States of America Ferrera,
United States of America,
is having all these normal human thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
She's gone through it.
And they're transferring to her Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Barbie doesn't want cellulite. Who does? So she, with Kate McKinnon's help. Oh, Kate McKinnon.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Kate McKinnon.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, I love Kate McKinnon.
So
I'd die for that woman. I love her. I'd turn for that woman. Australian icon Kate McKinnon. With her help, Margot, Barbie, gets on over to the real world to try and solve all her problems, but it's not that easy.
It's not.
It never is. Ken comes with her.
Of course.
Learns a little bit about how men are treated in the real world. Patriarchy, horses. And then that's all I'm going to leave it up.
Yeah,
I don't want to spoiler a
and
lot.
then they got to solve some issues.
They got to solve some issues. Some more issues arise.
Of course. It's
a film.
It is literally a film. It's a Barbie film.
That's so true. Yes, and we are actually Barbie connoisseurs.
We are, because we have in fact watched
every single Barbie movie in the cinematic universe.
Well, slightly in order. In this BCU.
In the BCU.
Yes.
Canon. Canon.
And
ranked them.
We did in fact rank them.
Podcast coming.
Soon. Very soon.
Very soon.
Also, we knew everything there was, and I thought there was going to be more Easter eggs.
Me too.
To
there were a few
Barbie movies.
There were a couple.
There's a few, not enough.
Not enough. No, that's my one. Where the hell is Bibble? Honestly, Barbie Life in the Dream House. Where's Raquel?
Where's Tika?
Where's Tika? Where's Tika? Where's a fairy?
Not a single fairy.
Every single Barbie movie has a fairy. You don't want them. You don't want them, but they show up when you least expect them.
That doesn't have it.
Where is he?
I hate it. That's my only note for the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
Is to put a fairy in.
Put a fairy in.
Sequel. Isn't they making a Ken sequel? Why do I not want it?
I don't want it. Did you see? You saw the Barbenheimer Actors on Actors.
I did watch that, yes.
And Margot was like, yeah.
She's like, if there's something there. Wasn't she saying like...
Yeah, but she also feels like...
totally going to make
No. But she was also like, it can be standalone and like there's a high chance of ruining it. And
there's such a high chance of ruining it. Especially, I mean, nothing will be as successful as Barbie was, I don't think.
Yeah. But there was a little Easter egg in the film about them making a Ken movie. Because when
he came to the real world.
Yeah, patriarchy's successful. Yes. Like, these Ken dolls are selling off the charts of movies and talks.
So unfortunately, we might get a Ken movie.
Yeah.
Keep it with Barbs. Keep it with Babs.
Keep it with Babsy.
We don't need anything else.
Yeah, he's good enough.
Yes. Should we move to number 2?
Let's move to number 2.
We share a number 2.
We do share a number 2. We do share a number 2.
Say it.
3, 2, 1. Poor Things.
Oh my God,
what a psychotic little movie. I love that movie.
Yorgos Lanthimos?
Yes. Thank you for saying it, because I would have said Yorgos Lanthimos.
Absolute legend. That
icon.
And him and Emma Stone are like
besties.
They have like 2 new
obsessed
ones
with one
coming out
another.
after this.
Really?
Too. Yes. Well, they've been working on
Poor Things.
Before Poor Things.
The least favorite.
They were working on the least favorite. They were working on and they had been in like production for so long, and then Poor Things just suddenly appeared, and I was like, is that and renamed?
Oh, but
it's not. So apparently they have like
not
2 movies
Thomas?
coming out in the next. No, not that one.
That's crazy.
So they've got like 2 movies coming out in the next few. Couldn't tell you when's.
Wow.
But Poor Things is his second movie with Emma, I believe.
Yeah, after the favorite.
I don't think he did anything before that with her. What a movie.
It's insane.
No, literally.
It's insane.
I think I thought I was on like acid the whole time.
Yeah, but like a good trip.
In the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, agreed. That was another movie where I saw the ad and I was like, that looks nuts.
No, I was so excited for it.
I was so excited for it, but I also was like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes Yorgos movies are like, yep, 100% up my alley, and sometimes I'm like, they're really good, but I don't know if it's totally my thing. This was
phenomenal.
It was so good. Loved it.
Speaking of horny movies.
Oh!
Is that just the list?
Just
the horniest movie of
the
the
least
year.
horny to most horny of the year.
This is quite a horny movie.
Oh, it's so horny. Emma certainly is.
Emma, well, she's never done a thing. She's got a baby.
The
brain?
plot of the movie. Yeah.
Yes.
So she yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the setup.
The idea
it's in the first
movie.
like 20 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Emma Stone is
absolute legend.
Absolute icon, legend, and Star Academy Award winner Emma Stone.
Award winner.
Soon to be 2-time Academy Award.
No, genuinely.
Yeah. She's died. Willem Dafoe.
You'd think that's a major spoiler.
It's not. It's not. I swear to God. She starts the movie dead. Willem Dafoe is a scientist.
Yes.
And he has taken her body, replaced her brain with the brain of her unborn child, and then reanimates her and basically like raises her in the body of a woman.
Yes. So this grown-ass woman has the baby of her own, the brain of
her own baby inside herself.
And she is learning about life,
the world,
and the world, and how to be a woman.
And how to be a woman. And
she is a little crazy girl.
She's such a crazy baby puncher.
She needs to punch
that baby and let her punch that baby.
No, literally. What a movie.
No, it's so good. It's so good.
I would see that a million
Mark
times.
Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo is so funny in it.
Hysterical.
Oh my gosh. I love that movie. And I need to see that movie again because it did come out very, very recently.
I want to see it again. I feel like it's one, deserving of
and I know
multiple
that
watch.
I would find something else funny, more things funny.
Yeah.
Because I was laughing my ass off in that theater.
I was losing my mind.
And I might have been the only one.
Me too. Clamster and I were the only people laughing.
Yeah. I was like, am I reading this movie wrong?
Yeah.
Because this is the funniest
I was like,
movie I've
this
seen
is
all
a
year.
hysterical, laugh out loud, romping comedy.
No, genuinely.
Yeah.
There was like one woman in like the front row of the theater
who was also laughing with you?
But not a chuckle besides that.
That's crazy.
It was and the theater was full.
Well.
So.
Okay.
I also had to pay money for this one. Didn't get it at AMC in time. It would have come out when I came to Australia, and I was like, I want to see it before the year ends.
Yeah.
So.
I saw it the day after you.
Yeah, you did. Yep.
Yeah.
Because you were like, you saw Poor Things. I was like, yeah, it's out.
I was like, it's out? What? And then I immediately booked.
Yes.
And thank God I did.
No, literally. Life-changing.
Literally.
Genuinely. Number 2 of the year.
Number 2 of the year.
And with that, do we go to number 1?
I think we go to our ultimate.
Okay. So,
What's
I think we should do yours first because you've kind of been hinting at it a little bit.
No, we do yours first.
You've definitely been given a little sneak peek of what your number 1 is.
Fine. My number 1 of the year is Theater Camp.
Ben Platt.
Ben Platt. Okay.
Yeah.
Not derogatory. Ben Platt, Molly Gordon.
Love Molly.
Iowa Debris.
I always forget she's in that.
I don't.
I know.
Stage combat. What is it? What is it?
It's not my favorite of the year. I didn't dislike it.
Okay, but also the circumstances you watched it under were insane.
We're not talking about those right now.
Insane.
It was good. Like, I liked it. I don't think it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It's so
I
good.
don't remember what I even gave it.
You gave it a 7?
A 7?
Oh,
it's high.
It is high.
So,
I think you've also talked it down in your mind.
Oh, I've totally
100%. 100%. Just because I love it so much. Because I'm obsessed with it. It's so good.
I'm also not a huge Ben Platt
I know you're not.
boy, so
Most people aren't.
that's true. Controversial. It's just a.
I'm chocolate. I love Lena Dunham and Ben Platt. Sue me.
Although Ben Platt didn't really do anything.
Neither did Lena Dunham.
Be a Nepo baby
Yeah.
derogatory.
Yeah. No, agreed.
There's
agreed.
a good Nepo baby and there's a bad Nepo
No,
baby.
I agree with that.
And the way he
handled it in that interview was not great. And then also that
and
post.
also, they could have hired somebody else to play Dear Evan Hansen. Sorry, he's too old.
No, okay, no, I get that, but also the movie probably wouldn't have been made if they did put someone else in it.
That's true.
Yeah.
But did they need to make it?
I mean...
Love Julianne Moore.
They should have given him more songs.
I couldn't agree more.
Agree.
I have it saved for one song.
I don't.
What's theater camp about? Tell me a little bit about this show. Movie.
The show.
Broadway. Final scene.
Joan Still. Okay, theater camp is about a theater camp.
Yeah.
In the Hamptons, in the Adirondacks of the Hamptons in, New York. 3 hours away from New York.
Yep.
That kids go to every summer.
Mm-hmm.
And it is run by this woman called Joan.
Yeah.
Who at the beginning of the film you find out has had an epileptic fit in the middle of a student production of Bye Bye Birdie. Crazy. And then her son, played by whatever his name is. What's his name? No. Zoe Deutsch's boyfriend.
Oh, I loved him. What is his name?
Yeah.
Zoe Deutsch's what?
Boyfriend.
They're dating?
They're dating.
Good for her. Love her.
Dylan from American Vandal.
Jimmy
Tatro, YouTuber.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he grew up as an influencer.
He was so funny.
He was so funny. I love him. That's the thing. What I like about this movie is it has stuff in it for everyone. I feel like if you're not super into theater, you can relate to, like, he's your favorite character. He's really funny. He's great. So he has to take over and he knows nothing about theater at all. Someone auditioned, all of the kids who are auditioning to get into like different stuff are singing different theater songs. One kid sings a Post Malone song. He's like, yeah. So like that's you. Yeah. That's you.
Loved him.
My dad loved him. Karma Mainhoot, shout out, loved him.
Love Karma.
Love Karma. Obsessed with her. But then the theater kids can just like see themselves in everyone else.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But then they all throughout this summer put on a show in his mother's honor.
Yes.
Called Joan Still.
Joan Still.
Joan Still.
Not Still Joan.
Not Still Joan. And the show at the end is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so good.
Good scene.
It's so good. I have every single song saved.
Oh my god.
And I want Joan Still to come to Broadway.
It might, honestly.
It should.
The way that people have been talking it up, I feel like there's a good chance that it could be brought to Broadway.
And I've read the reviews. And
the
reviews are in. Oh, it's good. Killer reviews. Reviews. And a lot of people are like, even if you don't like Ben Platt, this is the most chill he is. He's not like too over the top.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
He reins it in.
I mean,
he's also one of the writers, and it's really funny.
Because him and Molly wrote it together, right?
Yeah, and a couple of other people. Yeah.
Love Molly Gordon so much.
She also co-directed.
She's so funny.
She's so funny in it.
So
Nepo baby Molly Gordon.
She's non-derogatory.
Yeah. Also because
Yeah.
I couldn't name her parents, but they do something. They make musicals.
I can Google that one. But I thought that this was probably the best I've seen Ben Platt. Pitch Perfect.
Yeah. I feel like, if you're a Ben Platt hater, him in it shouldn't deter you because he's good.
And he's not like...
He's chill.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
And he's playing his age. So...
we got that. Okay, Grease.
Sorry, those movies are amazing. Jesse Nelson and Brian Gordon, film producers.
Yeah, okay. They're the ones.
Love them.
Biggest fans.
Love
them. Obsessed.
But no, it's a good movie. I don't dislike it.
I love it. Gave it a 10. Best movie of the year. Seen it 6 times.
Love for you. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Because our number ones is where we really, really differed.
Yeah.
So.
Well, okay, not really,
Well,
really.
like, not super, I guess.
Because, yeah, okay.
I did, in fact, say my number one to be The Boy and the Heron.
Yes.
The Hayao Miyazaki film, his last film. Says that every single movie. Although he is in his 80s. An 80-year-old man making movies like that is absolutely crazy.
At least he doesn't have to direct them on set. Right?
Yeah. No, literally. He can do it from the comfort of his own home.
Yeah. From the comfort of his own nursing home.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Harsh.
I'm kidding. It's probably really nice.
I'm sure. But
yeah.
The Boy and the Heron was definitely my number one of the year. I watched it 3 times in theaters.
Yes.
And it's only been out for
not that long.
Not even a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good. Did you see the subbed or
no,
dubbed version?
I saw the dubbed.
You saw the dubbed?
I saw the subbed, not the dubbed. I'm lying.
I was going to say. I saw the subbed once and the dubbed twice. Just because the dubbed was more accessible for me.
Sure.
In Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Ben's hometown.
I prefer the subbed. I feel like it's almost exactly the same. Like, even the lines weren't changed remotely.
Oh, good. Okay.
Subtitles. I don't speak Japanese, but crazy. I know.
Reveal.
The subs were what they were on the screen were exactly what they said in the dubs.
Okay,
there were some lines where I was like, "That's so memorable." Like I can never forget that. And so, either one, you're seeing like the exact same movie. Nothing's changed.
Okay.
And you get Florence Pugh playing 2 characters.
So I've heard.
And you wouldn't even know it's Florence Pugh.
That's wild.
In the first...
She's not playing her age.
30 minutes of it. And she is not playing her age. She has been playing it up.
Oh.
Actually, the opposite of Ben
She's
Platt.
Benjamin Buttoning.
She is playing a 90-year-old woman.
Yeah, she is.
And
why isn't she cancelled?
But I'm sorry, Robert Pattinson, best performance.
I've heard. I want to hear that man's clock.
Best performance. I need to watch him film that in booth because that's absolutely
insane.
Crazy. But The Boy and the Heron, I'll give a little rundown, is about a boy and a heron. See you guys next
See you next Tuesday.
And the boy, his mother has recently died in a fire from the war. World II.
Which one? Name it.
Number 2, baby.
Ended in 1945.
It did. We learned that today.
Yeah.
And his mother died in a hospital, and very, very soon after, his father marries his dead wife's sister.
Oh, keep it in the family. It's giving Amish.
And they moved to this country town home that his mother grew up in, and he discovers this sort of other world that his mother and his aunt and all of these people have been sort of sucked into at one point in their life. And it's his turn because he goes and he sort of learns to accept that his mother is passed and that his stepmother is his mother.
Mummy.
Mama. And it's just a beautiful little film. Every Miyazaki film is just stunning.
Yeah.
With the creatures and the war.
The war. Oh, I love those little babies.
And it's just beautiful animation. It's all hand drawn.
It's beautiful animation.
Yeah. And it's always trauma, always like really traumatic stories that are just...
That you love.
Love to tell. Yeah. I do. I love to cry.
No, you love to cry. We do love to cry.
And that movie makes me cry a lot.
Oh my god, yeah, no, I agree.
I walk out of a movie bawling my eyes out, and I'm like, I need to see it again. Even if it's the worst movie I've ever seen, if I bawled my eyes out, it's the best.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is one of them. That's one of those types of movies.
100. Except not the worst movie you've ever seen.
Except this is not the worst movie I've ever seen.
Because it's actually your number one of the year.
It is my number one of the year, and not just because I cried.
No. But no, I loved Boy and the Heron. I have not seen much Miyazaki.
It's just what I've shown you, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So 2 movies. Maybe.
3 now?
3 now.
This is number 2. This is number 3. We watched Grave of the Fireflies.
Yes.
Which was not written or directed by Miyazaki, but it's Studio Ghibli, so it's in the vein.
Yeah, which is incredible. That's my favorite.
Oh my lord.
That's my favorite of the 3, but still, I loved it.
And Spirited.
No. I think the other one isn't Miyazaki. The blue.
Oh, Perfect Blue.
The one with Elsa.
Not Miyazaki.
Okay, yeah.
Not Miyazaki.
I loved that though.
I forgot we watched that.
Yeah.
One. So you've only seen 2.
Yeah.
crazy.
And yeah, this is my second.
Okay, so we're gonna watch another one soon.
I feel like I need to
Kiki's
now.
Delivery Service, since you got your dad
Kiki.
GG and didn't even know it.
Yeah. My dad loves a cat, so I just got him a cat line. I didn't even realize. Kiki Palmer's Delivery Service sounds really good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I'll watch
True
that.
Jackson VP's Delivery
Service, incredible,
So
10 out of 10.
but
No, I loved it too. It was really good.
Yeah.
I gave it a 9.
Yes, I give it a 10,
Yeah.
of course. But I'm glad you liked it.
No, I loved it.
Been so sad.
It didn't crack my top 10 of the year, and I'm sorry, but
That's okay.
Thank you.
You know, not everything.
we don't have
crack
to
the top
align
10.
on everything.
Only 10 movies can crack the top 10.
You're so right. You're
So,
so right.
what are you gonna do?
What am I going to do? Not put it on.
Absolutely.
But honorable mention.
Okay. Wait, I had some honorable mentions. Oh, we also have
we have 5
other-
more.
But no, you can check Instagram for
You
that.
can check Instagram. Or we could just say them and say nothing about them.
Yeah, go ahead.
You go.
Do you know yours?
No.
So my number 6 was Barbie. So we don't
Yeah.
really need to say anything about that. My number 7 was La Chimera,
I haven't
which
seen
was
it.
an Italian film
Yeah.
with Josh O'Connor.
That's wild.
And Isabella
My favorite
Rossellini.
Italian. Yep.
So good. Crazy movie.
Mm-hmm.
And number 8, I mean, was
Look at you counting.
Saltburn.
Ah!
Horny movies.
Horny movies. Yeah.
And then my number 9 was Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Which, what a film.
What a horny movie.
If Rachel We must.
We must agree so first. Everyone in my family to me.
And Rachel McAdams is so good in that movie.
Oh, she's so good.
And then my number 10 is Scrapper, which
Yeah, we watched.
nobody's talking about that movie.
We
But
watched
yeah,
together.
we did watch that movie together.
Yeah.
Sundance
Yeah.
online.
That's online.
And then your number.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
thank
take
you.
a look. Take a little look.
Take a little squeeze.
Oh my God, your number.
Oh,
6.
my number 6, Bottoms.
What a movie.
What a movie.
I'm sorry, that's not your number 1. Crazy.
It's not your number
Better
1.
than Theater Count.
Shut your mouth. This
Bottoms is so.
Bottoms is so good. Bottoms is so good. I've seen it in theaters 3 times.
I saw it in theaters once, and I watched it once with my parents because I said they need to watch.
I showed my mom and I said watch.
Yeah.
And she liked it, so she's not a homophobe.
And my parents liked it too, so they're
not homophobes. Yeah.
Phenomenal movie. Anyways.
Gave it a 9. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret.
Oh. Yes. What a
Great movie. What a movie. Oh, Kathy Bates.
Oh my God. I love it.
Honorable mention, Kathy Bates. Oh, so fun.
Yeah,
It's
we
so
had the same
fun.
number
We had the same
8.
number 8. Wait, we're going down.
Oh,
Yep, 9.
yes.
The Holdovers.
That's the most beautiful film I've ever seen.
It's amazing.
I also
loved
cried
it.
during that
I
movie.
also cried during that.
I love.
Wait, no, I didn't cry during that movie. That was one where yeah, that was one where I was like, that's weird. I didn't cry.
Also, the ending of it was just so perfect.
No, it was so good.
Oh, I loved the whole.
It was so good.
And then your number 10.
It was like Dead Poet Society light.
It actually was.
Yeah.
And I love Paul Giamatti.
He's so good.
He was so
underrated.
good in it.
Give him an Oscar.
Underrated. Does he? Sabres?
Oh,
Did he win?
well,
He might have just been nominated.
I feel like he doesn't have one. I feel like that's been the talk around town.
Your number 10.
And my number 10, Past Lives.
I love that movie.
It's
too.
so
I feel
good.
like that one.
That's such a
came
beautiful
out
movie.
And everyone was talking about it, and then
It came out too early for like Oscar buzz.
and now it's sort of losing. Its
traction.
Yeah, because that movie is also
It's so good.
Phenomenal.
It's beautiful. I definitely cried in
It
that.
is so beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is. Paul Giamatti is in fact just a nominee.
Loser.
What
Just a nominee?
Loser, and it's for Cinderella Man.
What?
Never seen it.
What is it?
2005.
Cinderella Man.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Is it okay?
Is it
Male Cinderella.
gender bender Cinderella?
Oh, Princess Charming. Sexy Princess Charming.
Sexy Princess Baby
Charming.
I feel like should we watch that movie?
I'm adding it to
That's
the
his
list.
only Academy Award nomination, which is crazy because
That's
Sideways
nuts.
is phenomenal and
Yeah.
he's so good in that.
Well,
He'll get a nomination for the whole.
it's for Sideways. One day.
One of these
One of these days.
But yeah, so that's our top 10.
They're our top 10 of the
Yeah.
year. That's wild.
And now on to 2024.
Top 10 of 2024, go. It's currently January 3rd.
I've seen one movie this year.
Oh, me too. And it is The Castle.
My favorite 2024.
My favorite 2024 movie, The Castle.
Yeah.
Australian gem.
No, there's a lot of I really want to see.
I'm very
out, but
excited.
We're just
about
busy
what's coming.
bees. And we
We're
can't
busy
right now.
beavers. We're also in Australia.
Yeah.
We'll get them
We're-
in 10 years.
Every movie that's out right now, we've seen.
We've seen. So sorry, we're ahead of the times.
So
So
yeah,
that's
we got a lot to look forward
a
to.
lot to look forward to. But that's about
It.
it. That's about it. Oh.
You know what that means?
What? Oh. It's time to sign off.
It might be time to sign off.
It might be time to sign off.
I think it is. So.
Well.
Do it.
Should we both do it? Okay, yeah, you can.
1, 2, 3.
See you next. Oh, okay. Sick. Wait, we did 6?
Yeah, you gotta do 6. Right? Because our opinions are
sick. It was sick.
And we'll
see you next Tuesday.